Alright, here's the transmission for the Suzuki Sx4. It's out. We're gonna replace the crank sensor on this, and it's behind flex plate right up there. That's the wire sensor way down there. So we had to take out this the flex bolts, and those are 17 mil sockets. Just quickly take them out. So that flex plate only go one way. See that dowel pin right there? You're gonna have to line it up to the dowel pin right there, so you won't mess it up. And there you go. That's a sensor right there for the crank sensor. It's just hidden. Wow. We have to take out all this area right here. All this just to get that crank sensor. Same thing on the other side. Just to go deal with that. So let's quickly take them out. Looks like this is a 10 mil socket right there. And then we'll replace it with a brand new one. Alright guys, so let's clean this hole up. Make sure it's nice and clean before we put a new one in. Okay, so here's the old one. You can see compared to the new one right there. Double check, make sure it looks the same, looks good. Same thing with the connector at the back. Double check, make sure it's the right connector. We just passed the halfway point. I'll put everything back together now. Put the flex plate on. See that dowel pin right here? Line it up like that. And then we'll put all the bolts back together, and then we're gonna torque it to spec. Alright guys, so to torque this bolt right here, it's 51.6 foot-pounds. So we're gonna set up our torque wrench here. Alright, 51.6 right there. There you go. 51.6 foot-pounds on those bolts right here. Alright guys, so next we're gonna be putting this transmission now. We're gonna slide it in down here on the driver's side to the wheel well, straight to the engine right there. It's gonna be the boring part, so it's gonna quickly just put the camera on, just get it fast forward. But I'm trying to struggle putting this transmission in there. Lots of moving up and down, left and right on that transmission. Just make sure you get that dowel pin and that stud lined up first. When you have that stud and dowel pin lined up, everything should line up with all those bolt holes, and then we'll put all the transmission bolts back in together, and then we'll torque it to spec. So just keep doing that till you get it. Make sure you get that floor jack, that kit for your transmission holder, so that you don't have to frustrate it and holding it down. You don't want to drop this transmission on your face. You don't want this transmission drop on your face, so be sure to get the right tools when you do this job, because it could be a serious damage if you don't have the right tool.